Hi guys, welcome back to a brand new reaction to Reddit video. Oh my gosh, it's been a long time since I have done one of these on my own. I'm very excited. And today we're going to look at the Reddit, the right can't meme. Now, I have been told that this is very full of like boomer logic, boomer nonsense, but also a lot of homophobia and like are the straights okay kind of stuff. And just like proper like far right meltdowns of just nonsense. So of course I had to look at it, but wow, if you like this kind of stuff, make sure you come follow me on Twitch as well, because we do live reactions. We're reacting to lots of different things like this over on Reddit on my Twitch channel. So Ready West over on Twitch, come join the fun. But yes, honestly, I don't want to talk too much before just getting on with it, because I just want to be triggered. But please hit the like button, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you don't miss any videos that are coming up. Let's not beat around the bush and get on with these memes. He is really desperate for his father's approval. This is Donald J. Trump's Jr. Me getting executed in 2030 for being straight.
I would like to see it.
God, give me strength. These people really believe that straight people are going to be executed and like literally vanish from existence, as if. But also, wait. Can I just say one thing? So many of the arguments that a lot of these straight people use to be like, oh, gay is like sin. Oh my God. It's like they're going, well, you know, oh well, we need straight people for the population to like grow. We need, if we don't have straight people, as if like gay people don't have children, as if like gay people, there aren't options for gay people to have children. As if like, are you joking? Yes, a lot of gay people don't want children. I do not want children, but there are still thousands of gay people that want children and will want children in the future, and future generations of queer people will want children. This is such an outdated idea that we need straight people to survive. They hate the fact that they are not the center of attention now, and it just drives them insane.
It's not fair.
They would love just a crumb of oppression. They want to be oppressed so badly that they have to literally make up bullshit in order to actually get some kind of attention. It's ridiculous. It's so ridiculous. Oh, we got a video for this one. What's this? Pro-right propaganda.
Modern men are losing testosterone faster than Alec Baldwin gets kicked off a gun range. Look at the men back in the 1980s, and now look at your neighbor across the street, wearing his sister's jeans, drinking soy lattes. My generation had mosh pits. This generation has safe spaces. We ain't the same.
What?
We went from being hunters, farmers, and builders to sending emails sitting in a damn armchair.
As if you could be a hunter and
killing
cave
yourself.
Oh right. Stop. So I don't know how old this guy is, but he looks like 40 something. 40 years ago, 80s, right? In the 80s, men wore crop tops and hot pants. Like, that was literally like a male fashion. Their gorgeous long permed hair. Like, I'm sorry, back in my day, I remember men, just look at any pop culture references from those days. Men literally were so, androgyny in men was so prominent. Like, you can't, this is such a tight, it's like they've just gone, la, 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 la. This didn't exist. Oh, he's like, back in my day, we had mosh pits. People still have mosh pits now. People still go to mosh pits. I've witnessed many mosh pits in my adult life. What are you talking about?
You, sir, are a moron.
Ain't the same. We went from being hunters, farmers, and builders to sending emails sitting in a damn armchair all.
Sending, as if like, why is sending emails considered, what does that have to do with anything? I'm so sick of these people who always go, oh, we used to hunt, oh, hunting. As if like, you take all of these people, send them back to thousands and thousands of years when we were literally like hunters and cavemen, whatever. You put them in that scenario, and as soon as they realize that they don't have their TikTok or their Facebook or their like free social networks, all the things like, this person's using YouTube Shorts to make this video, but like, you take away that, all of a sudden they're like, what? Where's my phone? Where's Facebook? I need to moan about Clarence to Keith down in the street. Oh my God. Oh, the hunters are a hoax. The animals aren't even real. Stupid. Like, these people wouldn't survive a day back in those times. They wouldn't survive a day. It's all this thing about like, we're being silenced. Yet they're the loudest people on social media. Like, literally go through Twitter, and literally Twitter is now just full of all these people going, we're being silenced. Like, you literally have, like, Twitter is basically a right-wing thing now. Like, it's yours, sis. Like, you have this ginormous platform. We're being silenced. By who?
The Boogerman.
Do you really want us to go back to times where we didn't have electricity? Is that what you're wanting? They act as if we know what Jesus' skin color was. We don't know it. None of us saw Jesus. Oh, snap. You can't change the character's race. Meanwhile, it's exactly... This is prime example. This is prime example of, like, some historical character or fictional character or cartoon, people being like, race swapping, it's over, you're so over, I can't believe you're doing this. Literally, yeah, all those people screaming about race swapping Ariel to be like a black woman is literally the people who love to depict Jesus Christ as this porcelain white-skinned, long blonde hair, blue-eyed angel that ascended from a heaven. If Jesus existed, I don't know, you know, people say that he did, people say he did, I don't believe in God or whatever, but like Jesus as a person, maybe, I think people say there are historical records of him actually existing. I don't know if he actually exists. I don't really know. Jesus would not have been a white man with blonde hair. So although Jesus may have been a real person in history or whatever, the depiction of what Christians make Jesus out to look is literally a fairy tale. Wow! Are you joking? The gays are like a badly designed airplane now that someone's made a meme saying married, man, woman. And if the plane is two men, the plane will crash.
That's the craziest thing I ever heard.
They are, you can't, God, you can't make this, you cannot make this shit up. Like, this is, are you joking? Oh, yes, because human beings are exactly the same as an airplane. Like, what are you talking? Wow. Oh, it's so stupid. Oh, and this is the justification of why gay marriage is wrong, because apparently if two men get married, it's like a plane that crashes. I don't even know what to say to that. I don't even, wow. Oh, it's unhinged. This is just like, we're literally just gonna make crap up. We're gonna slap some kind of misogyny or homophobia or discrimination on something. We're just gonna make something and we're gonna put something, like, it's like the whole thing about plugs. Years ago, I remember this video going viral of a man was like, oh, if gay people should be allowed, then explain this to me. This is the male plug and this is the female plug. If we put them together, they make electricity and the lamp works. If we tried to use two male plugs, it wouldn't work. How on earth are you equating human beings to plug sockets?
Because I'm stupid. I'm stupid.
And this is the exact same thing. How on earth are you equating gay people to an aeroplane with the wing? What? Wait, what? No joke, just insults. We're still doing this. Hey kid, want a gender lollipop? Yum. Groomer. Cloak of invisibility. Groomer where? I don't see this here. I don't... What does it even mean? A gender lollipop. Again, it's just made up nonsense. Do you want a gender lollipop? Do you want a gender lollipop?
Ooh, sounds delish.
What? What are you talking about? A gender lollipop? Groomer. And the pride flag is a cloak of invisibility and the police just look the other way. What are you talking about? This is, again, I don't know how to respond. It's so preposterous. Like, what? A gender lollipop? Oh, are you joking? Let's crucify him so he's even more like Jesus. The ways Trump is exactly like Jesus. White Christian.
That sounds like a lie.
Jesus wasn't white. Mother called Mary. Blonde hair. See, this is all right. This is very Nazi. Blonde hair, blue white. That's like the superior. Let's not even get to that. For political correctness, persecuted by Jewish elite. Oh, well, there we go. I didn't even need to say that bit. I find it so bizarre how it's a sin in Christianity to do this. What they've just done is considered a sin in Christianity. You should not worship false idols. Donald Trump is not Jesus Christ, and saying that he is exactly like Jesus Christ is a sin in itself. And I don't get how they do this and not realize that they're just being anti-Christian. It's so weird. Unless I'm misunderstanding it all of a sudden.
I don't think.
Again, how is he like Jesus? White Christian. It's Also, why does he look like a wax? Also, this is not his eye. They've changed his eye color to be like bright blue. Why am I surprised? Why am I surprised? Why am I surprised? Oh my God. You wouldn't do this to your sandwich. Why would you do it to your family? That's awful. Wow. Oh, shit. Oh, wow. I mean, they're not even trying to hide it anymore. Like, it's just... Oh, It's just unhinged. I don't know what to say. It's just unhinged. It's just totally unhinged. Like, saying the quiet part out loud, and they want to make a meme about it. It's just disgusting. I wonder where this is, like, what this was posted on, like, where this was made for. A high school friend hit me up with this. He does realize they're still making Star Wars films, right? If Star Wars was made in 2019, it's like, they've reversed the roles, and the man's all like, do you know what? If I'd love this. How wonderful would this be? Oh my God.
I'd like to watch.
Oh, I'd love this. I'd love this. Do you know what? I don't like Star Wars. It's not really my thing. But if they made it like this, why not go? I'd love that. But I'll never do that again. Oh God, not this. The trans investigators are back at it again. Pink was born a boy. A woman cannot be born with Adonis belts. Can we just say, okay, right. There was this whole thing on Twitter, and I don't remember who it was. Who was it? Matt Walsh? Was it Matt? One of those like incredibly like far right people were tweeting about how Pink is actually a man because no woman could have that shape. And even though she's had 2 children, she's like, everyone's like, oh no, Pink has to be a man. They're so intense on trying to like out people or trying to like find someone to hate that they're now attacking cis women for being trans because they run out of people. Like they don't know who to go for. I've seen so many stories over the past like few months of like actual cis women being attacked by these anti-trans bills. A few days ago, there was a woman who was in her 80s with dementia, got attacked and put into a wheelie bin. She was an old woman, got attacked, put in a wheelie bin because they thought she was trans. It's absolutely vile. But unfortunately, this is going to happen. This is going to be the overspill of the transphobic. This is going to be the overspill of the awful anti-trans stuff that's coming in because it's never really been about anti-trans. It's been about femininity and the idealistic picture of what a woman is. So if you were someone who is more like a woman who is more butch presenting, like so you're like more tomboyish, whatever, you are then now put into their list of you're not a woman, you are a man, because you don't look like the feminine stereotype of like long blonde hair and a big bust and a thin waist and blondes up blue eyes. That is what they actually are saying when they talk about we can always tell, because apparently now Pink is a man.
What you just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard.
Ron DeSantis is a fascist. No, he's not. But he's banning books. Why does 10-year-old kids need to know about different positions one can have sex? The kids are not being shown sex books about like having... This is, again, like... what? I don't know, but there's a different matter. He's banning pride parades too. They only banned children at adult performances. No, they didn't. No, that's not what's happening. But why is he going after Disney? I thought holding big corporations accountable was a good thing, but they did nothing wrong. They are pushing a woke agenda on American... I'm so sick of hearing this word woke. The word woke now has become so diluted and bastardized from what it actually means that now anything that isn't white, Christian, and, you know, this stereotypical 2.5 man-woman family is now considered woke. Anything that's not that is considered woke. Banning books thing is one tip of the iceberg of stupid things that they're doing. To be like, no, kid, don't teach kids about sexual perversions. It's like just teaching kids. Like, if it's a book that's literally just contains a gay relationship, it's banned. Like, even if it's just them talking about like, oh, we're together, we're happy, and this is our child, or we're raising a family. Like, it's bad. They genuinely believe that these teachers have like pornography books, like in school, being like, look at these 2 men raw dogging. Be your child's first bully. This is 100% what we are seeing. I am very, very blessed that my family, even though it was messed up, I was never told that I couldn't be myself by family members, except for one great uncle who I absolutely loathed. Dead now, good, die, rot.
I always knew I deserved to be dead.
But my immediate family, I feel very blessed that I never had to go through rejection. There are so many stories that I have heard of parents neglecting kicking out, abusing. There was that kid, Gabriel Fernandez, I think his name was, and he was like a literal child who was beaten, tortured, and killed by his parents because they wanted to beat the gay out of him because he was gay. They thought he was gay. Like, it's just so disgusting that this kind of stuff happens, and parents can be your child, like the child's biggest bullies. To see your child expressing themselves in any way, shape, or form that they're doing, like, when it comes to LGBT, if they're trans, if they're, you know, gay or whatever. Like, I knew I was gay from as soon as I could even think about this stuff. I always knew that I was attracted to men. Yes, when I was young, I didn't know what it meant. But like, you see young children in like primary school and things, all this stuff, having like crushes on girls and being like, oh, she's my girlfriend, blah, blah, blah. They've got no issue. But apparently a child knowing that he likes the same is suddenly wrong or confused. Like, it's so hypocritical. Like, when I was young, there was a guy called Luke in my class in primary school. I fancied him to death. I really wanted to be next to him and hold his hand. I didn't want to do anything sexual with him because I didn't understand all that stuff when I was that young. The only reason I got confused and started self-hating was because of other people around me telling me that it was wrong. If you are only going to love your child if they're a certain way, then you do not deserve to have children. You are disgusting and you should not have children.
I said what I said.
Someone posted this in a Facebook group. I'm not yes, you are. You just aren't aware you need to be white-splained, your oppression for you. You are feeble and lower than me and need me to be your savior. You cannot get by without me.
I don't want to do this anymore.
Someone actually made this. Like, someone actually made this. It's people like the Hodge twins, it's people like Candace Owens, which adds validity to people making like this because they're so anti themselves that the same reason that so many people use Blair White as an anti-trans person and be like, oh, this trans person says this, therefore we're right. Caitlyn Jenner, another perfect example. This trans person says women shouldn't be in sports, women shouldn't be in locker rooms, even though Caitlyn Jenner actually competed in a women's golf tournament. But, you know, that's just swept under the rug. But women shouldn't be allowed to men shouldn't be competing with women. Caitlyn, look at your own past, bitch. Like, take me, for example. A gay person, grew up very, you know, I'm quite femme. I grew up in a very conservative area, very religious area. Like, it was evident that I was different and that I was treated different. I didn't need to be told that I didn't go, oh, I'm fine. And then a social justice warrior came up to me and was like, oh no, you're oppressed. This is actually happening to you. I could see it. And most people of color will be able to see that they're treated different in society. Yes, things might be different than what it was 100 years ago, but let's not act like racism doesn't exist now. Like, what are you talking? Oh, stupid, ridiculous. My favorite thing about conservatives is how they tell on themselves. 48 seconds, lol, what? Just from a thing called conservative memes, conservatives only. If you did this for 2 years, you can do this for 48 seconds. 48 seconds. You last 48 seconds.
I'd keep that very quiet.
Oh, the Tories are, yeah, they are outing themselves. I don't understand though, because like they're talking about contraception, but like they're like the biggest people to be like, we don't like it, no abortions, no this, no, don't take, no, can't take contraception. Like, the whole thing about Catholicism isn't that they can't use contraception. Like, what? Oh, I have no I have no notes for this, but this one is 10 out of 10. So it's Diglets, and it's atheism is just a lack of belief, and underneath the lack of belief is radical leftist politics, transgenderism, anti-gun, feminism, communism. I can't believe the idea if that you can say like trans people is a belief, or like left politics is a belief, or being anti-gun is a belief. No, Christianity is a belief. I'm so sick of having this gun debate. Like, there's other things in that meme I don't care about. The one I say is anti-gun. The fact that you think anti-gun is considered a belief is ridiculous. Like, how is that a belief? Transgenderism, trans people in the LGBT community is not a belief. We are here, sis. Deal with it. We're not going anywhere, and we are here. We are not a belief. I'm not some fabricated fairyland man person who lives in the sky who goes, oh, I might exist. You don't know. No, bitch. I'm here. I'm not a belief. Your belief is a belief. This is my reality, and this is reality. The idea that you would call someone who's anti-gun a belief. What are you talking about? So I'm completely baffled by what's going on here. So it's a family talking about love and Christianity, and then an anti-Christian like holding up a family with a gun to the family, and Christians saying pick between faith and family or something. What? And then this person saying, I pick love. And then they all die and go to
What on earth?
I mean, this Reddit is called TheRightCantMeme. I mean, this is literally just proof. What is happening? But where do all the people actually live? What the media wants you to believe? What the reality and everyone's... I am so sick. Like, the idea... The media is literally, it's like they walk around the world going, la, 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 I'm being suppressed. Think about the UK, for example, like the Daily Mail and the Sun and all these places are constantly belittling and degrading the LGBT community. It is on TV, like news networks and shows all the time, constant barragement of like, anti-LGBT rhetoric. You are the minority. Most people actually don't give a shit or even like have no opinions when it comes to LGBT issues. They're just like, they don't care either way. They have no opinions. But you act like you are this huge majority that everyone actually hates. Oh, we're saying what everyone thinks. No, do you want to tell you why you need to do this? Is because no one actually thinks this. Majority of people don't actually think like that. But you've created this land in this echo chamber because of Twitter and going, oh my God, everyone hates all the guys. They're disgusting. Well, actually, most people don't hate them. You are in a minority. But for some weird reason, because of your echo chamber you have on the internet, you think Twitter is the world. Most of the world doesn't use Twitter. Like, most of the world are not on Twitter. So your little echo chamber is a tiny portion, but you actually have so much of the media's attention. It's ridiculous. Screaming Fetish Man is back with glorification of pedophilia. No joke, just insults. Nobody needs an ARK-15. This one looks fertile. I'll choose you. I wish I had an AR-15. And they're making comparisons to The Handmaid's Tale. What's really funny about this is the fact that conservatives are pushing towards a future that is a lot more like The Handmaid's Tale than anything that the liberals and the lefts are doing. Like, the left want freedom and freedom for the right want you women to be subservient to men. They are going towards the Handmaid's Tale style future, but we're not. So I don't understand how they can be like, well, they're making the future, so they're going, well, you should kill us because you should have the guns that you... What? Do you understand what I'm trying to say?
No.
Their future is like more like The Handmaid's Tale, and they want the guns. So now the whole meme about this is being like, well, I bet you wish you didn't take away the guns now, but we would then be killing you. They don't make any sense. They have no brain capacity. I'm sick of talking about gun stuff, to be honest. I'm sick of talking about gun stuff. It's so... I'm so glad, again, that I grew up in a world that didn't have guns. I'm so glad that this, like, I grew up in a... Well, not a world, but a place that didn't have them, a country that didn't have them. Idea that you would need gun drills in school, or they're making backpacks for children with gun, like, bulletproof, like, layering in it, or like making gun safe rooms inside classrooms. Like, the fact that that isn't even telling you that maybe there's an issue, it's just, you're lost. Like, you're fully lost. You are lost. So this is, they said the quiet part out loud. Again, this is like our conservative. John Brown was right to kill slave owners, and someone's replied saying, at the time, slavery was legal, so no. And it's illegal to kill people, so no, he was not right. Can you imagine being like, oh no, slavery was legal, so it's actually fine that people had... I'm not even going to comment. I think, like, I don't need to say anything. I don't need to say anything. It speaks for itself. God, here's another one. This is the future the Democrats want. Oh, God. Oh, God. I just... Again, all of these, the amount of these conservative, like, right-wing men that will wear fishnet stockings underneath their trousers, or will go to, like, bars and go to, like, dominatrix bars and be like, I want you to piss on me and take me into a room and strap me up and whip me, mummy.
Good heavens! Oh!
Alarming how many of these, like, conservative men do that. Like, if that's what you're into, great, you live your life, girl, I don't give a shit. But, like, be honest about it. The amount of, like... Alex Jones, for example, is one of those ones who is so insanely, like, anti-trans, yet he had trans porn open on his, was it on his computer? He was doing a live show, like a live stream on one of his InfoWars thing, and had trans porn opened up. It was, oh, it's just for research. And then there was bloody Stephen Crowder, who was talking about how he had a bisexual phase in school. He just wants to get raw dogged by men. Like, that's just, to be honest. Like, any of these people who are so anti that much, and they're obsessed so much, there's something going on there. Sorry, sis. This is the future the liberals want. Yeah, all the conservative men love all this shit. Like, yes, stomp on me, mummy. God, sure, buddy. You're sheltering straight people under the floorboards, aren't you? I cannot believe that they really act. I'm assuming this is like a movie or something, but it's like obviously some kind of sergeant. I'm guessing it's actually like them. It's gonna be like a war film about, you know, I don't know, World War II or something. I don't know. And they're trying to find, you know, people. But I can't believe they genuinely believe that they are being like erased from society because of some Pride merch in a shop. Because Dylan Mulvaney got her face on a like one Bud Light can and did some adverts. Like, I just can't. It's just bewildering. How do these people exist? How do they exist? They get one thing. Someone else will get one thing, and all of a sudden it's, we're being eradicated from existence. These people are insufferable. I genuinely don't know how their bodies don't just like rot. Like, they do rot. Like, bigotry really does rot the face. It rots the brain. It rots the body. But I don't know how these people are still surviving as long as they do, because all the cortisol, although it's a natural bodily thing, and in certain situations, cortisol is helpful in certain situations. Obviously, that's why our body has it. But cortisol is also really toxic to the body in large doses. Hence why if you do something that's incredibly stressful for a long period of time, you can lose hair, you know, it ages your skin, makes you get wrinkles, it highs your blood pressure, everything. Like, prolonged periods of stress like this is really bad for your body. I don't know how all of these people don't just like die from heart attacks all the time from the constant stress that they fake, they put on, and that they make scenarios up just to get angry about. I don't get it. I just don't get it. I don't get it. It's so bewildering. Oh, so I saw this video. This is just a photo, unfortunately. So it's not actually the video, but I saw this video on Twitter. But again, it's all these people going into like Target, going like, this clothing. I can't believe they're putting Pride clothing on children. Oh, these children. It's like, literally, get a grip. Like, it's clutching at straws. Like, the idea now that they just see a rainbow and freak out as if it's like the worst thing imaginable. Like, do you literally walk in, like, if it's a sunny, it's been raining, it's sunny, you walk out on the road. No, actually, do you walk out the road, get run over? You walk out in the street and see a rainbow and go, oh no, the woke agenda has infected the sky. Like, it's just deranged. Oh God, again, here we go again. Just why? It's about damn time. Breaking: Target has emergency meetings to remove radical trans and satanic children's clothing displays. Wants to avoid Bud Light situation. Too late. What I absolutely love about these people is we hate cancel culture. You're canceling us. You're silencing us. It's disgusting. Oh my God, the woke culture's the cancel culture's disgusting. Yet they are probably some of the biggest people who literally get involved with cancel culture. The way that they acted after Dylan Mulvaney had literally her own sponsorship with Bud Light. The way they acted is literal cancel culture. And all they do is go, no, you can't say anything these days. Cancel culture. Yet they happily do it themselves. This is Snowflake, Schooly. This is 90% of right-wing humor is, oh, does me behaving like a garbage person trigger you? Literally, that is all it is. They'll say the most horrific things. They'll go to a trans person and be like, you're a man. Oh my God, you're actually a man, you T-slur. And then they're like, if the person gets offended, and they're like, oh my God, are you triggered? Oh no, it's my freedom of speech. That is literally their humor. It is ridiculous, isn't it? Yes, please, make this a possibility immediately. This is the future that liberals want, and it's just like, I'm assuming this is like an OnlyFans video or something, I don't know. But again, these people, you go on their search history, some of the porn that they're watching, let's be honest, won't be very Christian. Well guys, I'm well and truly aboard that trigger train. Choo-choo's being done the way, we're about to crash off a cliff and plunge to my death. Banish! Squat for Jesus! Oh, squat for Jesus! Oh, Jesus loved a good peach. Jesus was not a white man. Oh, I can't. Squat for G, just squat for Jesus. Squat for Jesus was a peach. Jesus loved a bottom. Jesus. When I started this video, I wasn't really too sure what to think or what was going to happen, but it definitely went to a place I didn't expect it to go with some of it was the bread, the sandwich thing. You wouldn't do this to your bread or your sandwich. Why would you do it to your family? It's just it's just so disgusting. Like, it's so disgusting, like rot in hell. Please hit the like button, subscribe, make sure you hit the notification bell to know any videos that are coming up. Thank you for watching me today. Make sure you come follow me on Twitch, all that good kind of stuff. Today's Twitch shout out goes to Jellybean Dean. Thank you for following me over on Twitch. Make sure you come follow me on Twitch and maybe you can be in the next Twitch shout out. Wow, I need to go and have a shower now after all that. I feel dirty just reading through all that homophobic and racist and misogynistic content. Anyway, thank you for watching. A massive shout out to my lovely Patreons, whose name you can see on the side of the screen here. And an extra special shout out to my top tier Patreons: Amy Hudson, Rishi, Amanda, Miranda Hart, Athena Barrington, Jenna Beth Herman, Erin Grace, Zoe Sophia, Heather McFarland, Christina Carl, Benjamin Baker, Robin Scott Palmer, Corin Pemberton, Bethard, Stevie Tech, Caitlin Wright, Chloe Louise, Shell Herman, and Kelly Bowser. Thank you for being my top tier Patreons. You guys are delicious. There's a link down below if you'd like to come Patreon too. But anyway, be fabulous, be amazing, be gay, be everything you want to be, and don't let any bitches say that you can't be you. Why is that? Because you are flawless.